that happened. So it was like a little combination of like, hey, let's see where this goes. But I think now looking in hindsight, I think for me that I can say, which has always been important, is if I'm not happy, if I'm not having fun, I don't stay there. I will always find a way out. I will figure out how do I get out of this thing so that I can start putting my time, effort, energy into something that at least I can start enjoying again. Because then what's the point? I mean, why do so many of us stay in situations and jobs and relationships when you know you freaking hate it? So why do you continue to torture yourself?
I agree with you completely. And now that I heard your answer, I know exactly why I fell in love with you directly because I resonate with two of your values, and it's fun, joy, to have joy always in my career,
Yay!
and also continuous learning and improvement. So these are the two
Right.
things I hear in you. And I want to ask you, what are the biggest lessons you learned by working for huge brands like Disney and Sony that you incorporated in your current work in supporting entrepreneurs grow their business?
I love this question. I think some of the lessons that I learned were or are you have to put yourself out there. I think even just before going into the work itself, you have to start with your mindset. You really have to start with this belief, like even though may have felt I wasn't qualified, you know when you know enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so easy for us to have this tendency to like, well, no, I still need to get that certification. And no, I still need to do this and this and this. And wait, I'm not ready yet. And I get it. There is a time when you still need to develop a certain skill set. But this is where you need to, I think for me, I would call it like stop and pause, meditate, journal, pray, whatever your ritual is and really sit down with yourself and ask yourself, is this really me not ready, or am I just operating and making decisions out of fear? And this is where you need to have discernment come in and be the thing that tells you, no, you're ready for this. You may not feel ready for this, but you have everything already that you need, all that you need to go for it. And if there's even some stuff that you don't know, you need to remind yourself like you can figure it out. You can learn it. And trust me, I did that so many times. It has served me well. It was scary as hell, but it worked out. And it teaches you what you're made of. It teaches you that you are